What made you think you could get a tiger? Like, how did that even happen?
Hey, I'm in this is really interesting. I'm in prison at the time, and I'm talking to my car dealer. He has some cars that belong to a friend of mine that's both a friend of ours, and he's discussing if he doesn't pay for these cars, I'm gonna sell these cars to somebody and get some horses and stuff. I said, what, you can get horses and trade horses in for cars? Because I had a lot of cars, so I said, I'll probably get some horses too. And he said, yeah, man, you get cougars, lions, tigers. I know this guy got exotic. I said, you do? Can you get me some tigers? He said, yeah. And
it never gets. This is a crazy picture. You in your underwear with a tiger on a chain. That is one of the.
That's the champ right there.
That's you at peak crazy.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah.
Tom, what was going through my mind? I don't know what made me think about. My friend said, Mike, you can get some awesome animals. And I'm saying, really? Are you serious? He said, really? I'm going to get some horses.
Everybody does it, though. These antlers on this elk, those are for fighting. That's all they're for. They actually lose those fucking things after they're done breeding.
Really?
They fall off and they grow back again the next year. This is the fastest body part growth known to man is elk antlers.
And that look, I mean, when you look at those, it looks like it would take 70 years to grow them.
Yep, they grow those motherfuckers in a couple of months.
Wow.
And then it'll grow bigger next year, up until a point sometime around like age 9 or 10. Sometimes they taper off and they start to decline as they get older. That's one of the reasons why people want to shoot a big male, is because that male, like with big antlers, that male spread his genetics for many, many years. So his genes are long passed on. He's probably bred with dozens of females.
Oh, I see. So if it's obviously been alive a long time and it has that family tree just hanging out of the front of its head,
exactly,
then you know,
exactly.
Okay, this thing is already it's already prospered.
If a young male gets fucking frisky and he thinks he's a badass, and one of the ways they fuck him up is their antlers are longer.
Would you have a little bear, you think?
Yeah, as a pet? No fucking way, man.
Really?
It's ridiculous.
You seem like a guy that might have a little bear.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. First of all, they're not listening to you. Get away with all that. They might be your friend. They might be your friend as they grow older, but you better keep that food around, bitch. And even if you have that food around, you can't keep them from killing other people. So if there's people that keep bears fed and take care of them and treat them well, you know, and this is the thing about bears too, is that bears are omnivores. They eat everything.
Oh, really?
They eat animals.
Look at this.
They eat vegetables. They eat everything.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah, it's crazy. They're like people in a lot of ways, in that their diet varies. So they don't have to eat. They don't have to kill things. They don't necessarily have the desire to chase things down and kill things like a cat does. Like cats have a deep desire to kill things.
Right.
I think you could feed a bear well and take care of it, and you could probably avoid most of that. But if it ever feels threatened in any way, you're so fucked. Raccoons do?
Dude, raccoons are. I can't believe we can't shut all that shit down. How many of them are roaming the streets at night?
A lot.
Bro, how crazy is it?
You ever see them stare you down?
Bro, you ever seen Madagascar?
Yeah.
They're everywhere, dude.
When I lived in New Rochelle, New York, and they used to have these urban raccoons, which are a different kind of raccoon. Raccoons that live in high density areas are a bolder species, and they have access to massive amounts of food. They just would lift off the lid from the garbage can. They'd lift off the lid. They get inside the garbage can, they tear the garbage bags open, and they just be sitting there staring at you.
Yeah.
Looking jacked, like a Gold's Gym tank top on.
Yeah.
Like they were big. I was like, how is that a raccoon? That's a big animal.
Yeah.
So I bought a blowgun where you shoot darts.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
What the heck?
Yeah. Well, these motherfuckers would wreck my garbage and knock shit over, and I'd be sleeping, and I'd hear bang. You don't know what a bear is. I've seen a bear in the wild. When you see a bear in the wild, you're like, oh, you don't give a fuck about me. You're some weird, heartless beast that is majestic looking, who runs around eating moose and deer babies. That's what your deal is. It's a cool-ass animal.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you hate it, but you gotta understand what the fuck it is. It's not like this idea like people don't want people to hunt bears. You can't kill the bears. Don't you kill the bear. There's a reason why there's no fucking bears in California, Duncan. Only black bears. Our fucking state flag has a grizzly bear on it. Did you ever notice that?
No.
Yeah. The state flag is a grizzly bear. They eradicated all the grizzly bears because they were eating people. So in the fucking 1800s, dude, the reason why they killed all the bears is because that's what you have to do, you fuck. Do you want to be able to walk to your car?
Yes.
Okay, you don't want bears in Santa Monica. Okay, shut up. Just shut up. We're going into their territory, man. They'll come into yours too.